What is up, guys, and welcome to season number 2 at round 1 at the Knockhill National Circuit. 0.99 miles, 10 turns around this Scottish track, getting rid of the hairpin that was really nice. Actually had the nice run up and is pretty much where you could dive bomb down, but going into this we've got the two right-handers instead, so not much of a run up. But going into the qualifying fastest lap, here we go. Well, P2 on the grids is a very good lap time, just beaten out by our teammate in the another AQI Ginetta Junior car, and really close time to beat. I think, it was really rough, but we'll still stick at it, and it's going to be an inter-team battle. As you just see in that mirror there, two cars go side by side with each other, and they'll eventually sort themselves out. But we're going to pull away that little bit from the first starting lap going up the chicane. It's going to be very nice to actually take that corner properly now that there is no standing water there. Other than that, that would have been absolutely horrible. As the third place, the car number 38 looks to go down our inside, gets the position, but on the exit of the corner I think we'll get a better runoff. Yes, we do. I was going to go down into this new layout that we've got ourselves into today. So they find ourselves on the inside, we're going around the outside trying to stick it off our two tyres into the grass as we cut back. I was trying to get the slipstream from them to the first corner going into that chicane. We all know that it never really works, so even in the dry that it really shouldn't work, but they get a little bit too much curb and they go flying and off the track, and we'll take that position back very, very nicely indeed as we advance a little bit further ahead, about 4 minutes into the race, just because not much actually happened here today. Obviously just trying to fight for the P2 that, but defending off P3 and sticking with P2. We managed to do that, so that was pretty much the only action that I had, and obviously our teammate got away during those first 5 laps. We go a little bit deep into that corner, get a little bit too much grass, just come across just to try and defend that position nicely, just to try and make them brake check themselves, and we just get another good run down the first straight as we're trying to look to pull. There's about a second and a half to our teammate, and if we really push, I'm sure we can do it. It's in the braking zone, so we must be able to do it. As we're pulling a little bit of time back there, yes we are. Just looking at time coming down, 1.3 now, fast sector for our personal best. I must say, going up that hill, going over the chicane, it's so nice in the dry, whereas in the wet beforehand you have to literally try and go a little bit wider on the exit of the second part of the corner, just because, and then you'll just run over a puddle. But we've caught straight up to our team on this flying lap. Can we do this on the main straight? We look to do it. So we'll go down, get the slipstream. Are we going to go down to the inside? I think we are. We're going to try and look, because we've got a little bit more speed than our teammate. We brake a little bit early. There's a little bit of contact there. I think our front left to their rear right, so it was just a little bit unsettling the car as we advanced that little bit further on into the race towards some more, I say more action, some more action packed bits. Obviously the rest of that filler was just me trying to catch back up after that slight mishap we've got. And as you see, the car behind looks to overtake us round the outside. No, it's going down the inside. No, it's back round the outside. He's going to do it. No, we're just going to questionably push him off the track. I mean, every time you go around the corner, you're always going to run a little bit wide to actually hit the corner at that speed. So I'm not sure what the AI was actually thinking in that moment there, but you know, we'll still keep second place. I think third position has now gone down to P4, I believe. So within 1 second to our teammate. So we're at least getting the slipstream, well, as much slipstream as we can, but we're still running outside the dirty air that I suppose the Janetta Junior is actually causing. But 70 miles an hour through that corner feels so good. I mean, at least Scotland today is, well, nice and dry, as we get a bit of a better run out of that corner. Not too sure why our teammate is taking that a little bit slower than normal, so we're going to look to run it down the inside or the outside. There we go, down the inside. We are on the left hand side of the screen on car number 39. Slight tap and slight brush against our teammate, and they do lose another position out of that. But we all know it's like this sort of car will have a bit of contact. You know, it's very rugged, as we take a little bit of too much cover. Running a little bit wide there. I'm not sure whether the car was unsettled from that slight tap that we had with our teammate, but we do get another tap from the car behind. And I must say that when that tap happened, then you know, I think it just slightly pushed us out into the left, and our steering wheel just turned slightly. And you know, if I were able to control that back out, I'd probably just gone slower and then lost position to probably P3 and P4, I reckon, because it's caught up quite heavily. We do have a lot of time to find within these last 5 minutes to get these 2 and a bit seconds back as we advance towards the last 2 minutes. I think there's only going to be, well, probably 3 laps left to go, but can we get in front of our teammate for the winner's trophy? We are getting the slipstream down the main straight. We're catching, we're gonna try and do it around the outside, carry a little bit too much speed. The back end just spins out of control, and then we try and catch it, but the car behind us just catches our rear end. Let's have a look at this again from the trackside cameras. Obviously the rear end just slides a little bit there, and I tried to correct it, but the car just spins in another direction, just leaving my tail open up to be hit from the car from behind. And we're gonna finish dead last in this race. Not what I was hoping for, but you know, at least we're not pointless. So we do have 10 points from that race. Unfortunately, the fastest lap does go to our teammate. So let's hope for a better next round, which I think is Silverstone. Hopefully it is drier there today. Well, we'll have to see it. Take care. Bye bye.